Hi, it's Bert, and I wanted to talk to you very briefly about picking the correct merchant account. And particularly if you're considered to be a high-risk merchant, then actually picking a payment processor is one of the most important decisions you're going to be making, at least in the near term. And of course, if you decide, if you are forced in some way, shape, or form, or you need to switch your payment processing downstream, that is a huge, or I shouldn't say it's a huge problem, but that can be a very daunting and very large problem, because of course your data is wrapped up with that provider. They probably have proprietary processes that are wrapped up with that payment processor. So switching downstream becomes a very daunting task, and it's something you do not want to do. You basically want to pick the first. You basically want to pick the best payment processor right out of the box, and you want to make sure that you can have that you can develop and maintain a long-term relationship with that company. And part and parcel of developing a long-term relationship with that company is making sure, as part of your research, is making sure that you talk to technical support, making sure that you talk to customer service, making sure that you talk to sales, you talk to everybody in that company that you are going to have to deal with at some time in the future. Because if it's difficult at this stage to talk to those people, and for whatever reason, then it's going to be that much more frustrating and that much more annoying and that much more detrimental downstream. So part and parcel of your research is to make sure that the people you talk to are approachable, they understand, they're compassionate, because no one likes having technical issues. And when your money's on the line and your customer and your customers and your reputation is on the line, then there's just that much more angst and anxiety and tension wrapped up in it. So you need to make sure that the people that you're going to be speaking to, you can have a reasonable conversation with them. They're, like I say, understanding, and they of course know their platform and know something about your business. And if you are considered to be a high-risk merchant account, then when you are researching who you're possibly going to be associated with, or who you're actually going to be in business with, then they literally have you over the barrel, because high risk means that the number of payment processors that you can choose from is limited, and they're going to know that. So make sure that when you have the conversations with these people, that you're not that you get that out of the way right out of the box, that this isn't a point of leverage for them when it comes to how much they're going to be charging you for processing, because the nuts and bolts of this whole thing is that it's going to cost you money to actually run your business through their services, and you want to make sure that you're not being bled dry, and that can happen if you're considered to be a high-risk account. So make sure when you do your research that you go into these negotiations with your head up. And of course, it is a negotiation. You don't have to take what they're giving you right out of the box. You can pick and choose, and because you're considered high risk, the options are going to be relatively limited, but you can still pick and choose, and you can still negotiate. So make sure that you go into the purchase or the acquisition of these payment processors with your head up. Know that you can negotiate. Know that you can speak with these people. You need to know that they're reasonable, and of course, you need to make sure that you can look far enough downstream to know that these people are going to provide for you as your business grows. So, for my money, the best that you can do in this particular environment, if you're considered to be high risk, is Solid Trust Pay. So do your research, talk to these people. They're fantastic, and let me know how it goes. I'll talk to you soon.